Gendered related wage gap factor fiction part 2. Fact. So there's all this debate on whether women get paid less than men, and I need to go into this in detail. So yes, that is true to a degree, but I need to explain the difference between a wage gap and an earnings gap. So technically, being extremely technical, there's not a wage gap, but there is an earnings gap where women uh, over a lifetime will earn less money than men. But it's not a wage gap because a wage refers to how much a person's getting paid per hour. In normal hourly work, women generally do not get paid less than men. But there's a earnings gap over a lifetime, and that is actually a problem. There are two reasons for this. Um, and I'll explain the two reasons and then explain solutions at the end that I think will be good. First is biological, and the second is corporate leadership regarding not having enough gender diversity in that field. The first is biological. Because women get pregnant and give birth, they spend they act they take more time off of work and get less money because of that. And that actually is a problem because we're living in a civilized society, and there's no reason why because that if somebody chooses to take care of children, uh, they should suffer an economic loss. Um, the fact is that raising children, for producing the next generation, and spending time taking good care of your children honestly affects the whole um, society in a positive manner. So what needs to be done is there needs to be extended maternity leave like they have in Western Europe, where the state provides 60 to 70% of time off for pregnancy, and then time off to take care of an infant for the first year after the child is born, and then this year after that, I believe there should be a second year provided by the state to take care of the child until age 2. I believe that second year from age the first birthday to the second birthday, the father should have a right to take care of the child at that point. If the uh, I think that should be a right, um, with the exceptions of cases of abuse or uh, dangerous criminal activity, where he would lose that right. But I believe a system like this, and also having strong provisions that parents who take off time to take care of infants and small children should be guaranteed their previous position. So this would help negate some of the biological disadvantages um, in the capitalist society. Capitalism is good, but there needs to be state protections. The second provision problem is there's not gender equality in corporate leadership. And this is a problem because almost all CEOs and boards of directors are, vast majority of them are one gender, and there needs to be gender equality. One, because the people who are high up in corporations are the wealthiest people in society, and how much wealth you have determines how much power you have in society. So those positions, we need to do what Norway has done and make a law that all corporate boards and high up corporate positions are 50% of one gender or the other, including transgendered people being protected. This will make corporations make better decisions, because there'd be more diversity of opinion, and also it would actually help the profit lines of their shareholders, which is a good thing, and also would provide wealth to a more diverse grouping of social economic backgrounds, which would have an effect on society as well. So there's not a wage gap, but there is an earnings gap, and the earnings gap is actually a problem and needs to be dealt with.